Right, we're back here after the running of the 3-year-old trotting fillies Nutrien Classic, and Tracey The Jet was outstanding. Domenic Martello joins me, and I just got an Italian lesson, but firstly, congratulations.
You're going to cut that out though, aren't you?
Yeah, I will, but I might put it at the end. People have to wait to the end just to see
Martello,
what I did wrong.
the reason why my horses are called Hammer is because my surname's Martello, and that means hammer in Italian.
Yeah, so that's a reason for behind the colours, and that'll answer a lot of questions for a lot of people, but wow, mate, that was some win.
Yeah, it was strong, wasn't it? The Will on the leader did say before in that article of Adam Hamilton that he's, only chance to beat us would be to try and park us. But I always thought I'd kind of under my breath chuckle. I shouldn't say this, but I chuckled at that because I thought, no, you don't want to be getting drilled by a horse like her. She's really strong, and she proved that tonight.
I think too, you listen to some people. Like I was fortunate enough to catch up with Pat Driscoll last Sunday. We're doing a couple of things, and the way he spoke about her after that win, and the one thing he said then, the further it went, the stronger she got. Tonight, the further it went, the stronger she got. 28.5 last quarter at the end of a 56.1 mile rate. Like, I mean, they are international times. It's just breathtaking to watch her, and she had plenty left.
Yeah.
She appeared to.
Oh, I don't know, but I've got to watch the replay. But she's doing she's from yearling to now. I bought a lot of yearlings, and they don't grow the way they go all wonky and don't end up how you wish they grew. But this one, Tracey's done exactly like she is now. What I dreamed she would be from a yearling to now. She's I'm just in awe of her, and thanks to Pat for putting his brilliant stock on the market so that we could buy a horse like this.
Cheeky little thing, you said to Pat as you were walking through, you would have gone higher than that for her. I think you paid 70,000, which is a lot of money for a 2-year-old trotting filly. You go back 5-6 years ago, if you said you were going to do that, people would say you got rocks in your head. But were you serious, or was that just a cheeky line?
Now, didn't they pay like 150 or 200 for one this year?
Yeah.
I would have gone over 6 figures for her. Because she was my pick of the sales that year. Paces, trotters, colts, fillies, anything. She was my number one pick. Yeah. But like I said in the speech, I got Greg to have a look at her, and Greg Sugars, and he came back and said, she looks a bit plain. That was his opinion of her. But actually that didn't deter me from it. Actually encouraged me to go harder for her because, I'm not looking for a sexy horse with love views. With Art Majors I am, but she's turned out everything I hoped she would be.
I'm giving you one hell of a ride so far. Yourself and Rose are enjoying it. Rose is over there, and it is what it's about as well, enjoying it. You said you were nervous beforehand. You get to share those nerves. You're going to go and have a quiet drink in a second and be able to relax and enjoy the other side of it. But it's probably one of the parts of the industry we don't sell well enough is the friends you meet, like Pat and Bardo and everyone like that. When you were talking afterwards, it's just a casual chat, but sharing it with your wife, sharing it with family. You've got Brett Coffey's here somewhere, so you're going to have a bit of fun. Well, I've got no doubt with him in a little while as well. So being able to share this journey is part of what it's about, isn't it?
Yeah, and I'm glad that HRV, a little shout out to HRV, that they've that they now pay all the owners directly with the, it makes it easy to run a syndicate too. So for a long time, I used to have syndicates with a lot of my friends in the horses, and this is probably a bit sad, but I found it too hard to manage. But now that they're just managing all the finances and everything and paying everyone, but now that they've done this, I'm going to try and get a lot of my mates back into horses because it's so much fun. You feel like I've got gallopers as well, and you don't feel as connected to the horse in gallops, right or wrong, but I always said in trots I can't win a Cox plate, but actually that Nutrien plate looks a bit like
we'll call it the Cox plate.
Okay, it's Cox plate of horses,
Just quickly, the job that the whole team at Lara J Farms, and it is a team there, just outstanding. James's drive. I think James and this filly are really clicking since she's come back in this time in, and they definitely seem to work. Suits his style. He likes letting horses roll, I think, when they're on a good speed, and she's strong enough to keep it going for a long time. But it's a full package, Lara J Farms, isn't it?
But Herbie, like Shugs, they've got that ability to. They'll change their drive according to what they're sitting behind and what the pace of the race and who's in front, so you've got to put your hats off to those sorts of guys. I certainly never have given them any instructions what to do on the track. They know what they're doing, and Yeah, the Jess is, I don't know what she's been through. She's a warrior. She's awesome. I tip my hat to Jess. Horses haven't missed a beat. You know, they're going as good as, if anyone was ever worried or what's going to happen, Greg's not there, don't worry about it.
I think that's one thing people that aren't here and watching this interview at the minute. She won the race before with Howdy Mate. She did the presentation. She gave me an interview in the stables. It's gone up probably before this one. She's back here. She's doing everything right. She says, Paulie, not needed. She took off. She's had 200. She's got horses in this race.
Yeah.
She's selling this industry. She's buying into this industry. We need so many more people to do the same thing.
Yeah, it's been a real journey for her. I just take my hat off to Jess because she's the stable's just going unreal. They haven't missed a beat. The horses are going as good as you could have expected. You know, we all miss Greg. I really miss Greg because I've dealt with him since first horse I ever had was Tear It All Away, and I think Greg maybe at its second or third or fourth start, Jeff rang us and said, "Oh, I can't drive your horse." And he jumped off Tear It All Away to drive a stablemate in the race. He goes, "Who do you want to drive the horse?" And he goes, "You can have this guy, or this kid called Greg Sugars." And that was in 2006, I think. And so I had a long association with Greg. Yeah, he was a real loss. I miss him.
I think a lot of us do, mate. Yeah. I think you're very, very well said.
Good bloke.
Just quickly, Hammer unfortunately jumped it off, but he is a horse with immense talent. I don't think the false start might have helped him. He does get a little bit hot, but he's an exciting horse as well. He was beautiful, brilliant winning first up that time at Ballarat, and he'll get there.
I think he needs a break, actually. It came a bit too soon for him, and he just... Nathan actually told me in the stables before the race that he hadn't totally been himself during the week on the walk that he's got, and so it sort of transpired that way in the race. But look, I know Nathan's really bullish on him. I don't like to be like that with the horses. I'd rather give him more time and let him sort of. But you know, fingers crossed. He probably needs a break now, but you know, he's got talent.
12 months time, he might be doing what Tracey did.
Yeah, I don't want to predict anything, but yeah, that's where you hope they'll get to.
Domenic, thank you. We need people like you in the industry putting good money into it, buying horses, but also looking after a raft of different trainers, different drivers. We need more people like you in this industry, so thank you very much. Well done. Go and enjoy a drink. Rose hasn't got far anyway. She's still there with Pat and Bernard. She's got no hope, so she'll be fine anyway. But congratulations. Brilliant win, mate. Well done.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you. Thanks, Paul.